Folks, what's going on here? Mark Henry, bringing another YouTube video. Today brings us back to Ventura Speedway, racing for the Ultimate Sprint Car Series. 410 under the hood, and we're going to keep the video off here in the heat races. Still struggling with the old qualifying stuff, so let's fire them off here. Ventura, ever so challenging once again. It was hooked up in hot laps to dry slick in qualifying and continued dry slick all the way up to about the mains. The mains got better. So anyway, here we are. It is getting ready to get locked down, single group, everyone on the bottom, which is absolutely something I hate doing. I hate running follow the leader, pound the bottom. So I try everything I can to try to get into a transfer position, because you honestly never know when someone's gonna slip up and you can slide up underneath them. So Shane's out here in front of me and they're just pounding the bottom. Everyone's just freight training the bottom, and I hate this so much. Of course, I buried myself into a qualifying, with qualifying, buried myself deep into this, so this is my doing. So anyway, we're trying to do something nobody else is doing. I threw it out a lot wider there in 3 and 4. And then we drive it down low. And yeah, my car, I felt so much faster. Like I can let it go from the fence down to the bottom in 1 and 2 and just catch the grip. And over there snagging the wall. So now I just move up and I let everyone just freight train me. Just run across the bottom. Car was definitely not tight enough for this, so I keep doing things, trying different things, and yeah, obviously that didn't work, so let's move it back down to the bottom and continue a extremely boring heat race, just pounding the bottom. So unfortunately, that's just how Ventura is sometimes. Just never is the same every time I go back. But, let's just run smooth, consistent laps here, and it is what it is, I guess, at this point. So now that I put myself into a position to claw and scratch my way back to the main. So we're stuck in a B main. There's no way I can get up to 5th here. We're just so locked down on the bottom. There's no passing. Honestly, I hate a track like this. I'll say it 100 times. I hate playing follow the leader. Because to go fast, you gotta go where they're not. So, and of course I move back, so this just pushed me back even further in the B main. So we're deep in this one. So again, track is dry slick, and it is bottom dominant. People running over left rears right there. Nobody's being friendly. I'm kind of just skating right through the middle here. My car is tight enough to do that. And right here, I chooch it in there and throw my snout right in front of you, Shane. And we're going. My car is tight enough to do this, so let's lock it down and just right there. See, I skated a little bit too much through the middle. I missed the bottom of the grip, but no harm, no foul there. Barely tickled the berm right there with the left front, and we kind of just eyeing up, seeing what he was doing. That 13 car just drove it in a lot straighter than I did. And I'm like, okay, I got something for you. My car is a lot faster. So yeah, we're just watching what he's doing, and we're gonna wait until I get an opening to pick him off. And I think it happens right here. They all kind of go too wide here. He gets a little scared, and I said, thank you very much, bud. Let me throw my freaking snout right in front of you. Skated right through the middle. We got another one. So we're way deep past the transfer cutoff spot right there, and we are going for it. We are going to make this A main no matter what. So we're just freight training the bottom, playing follow the leader again, and me and Kato in the front, we're just pretty consistent. Come out, barely get that left front on the berm coming out of 4, and it's hooked up right there. Brent talked to him earlier today, and he said his car was just lugging. His throttle was stuck open, and he was just using too much brakes, and he ended up washing up. I think we ended up sneaking underneath him, I think on the next one here. So Kato's doing a pretty good job just throwing pressure on this guy right here. Just, this is my spot. Brakes blowing, and he slides up track. That's our opportunity. Let's sneak by him. Feed him a fat right rear. We're going for it. So now we're just in a spot. We're in a transfer. There's kind of no need to really press the issue of trying to win this one. There's no money on the line to win a B main. So yeah, we're just gonna finish this one out and be consistent. Come out here, throw it in wide, and drive downhill, left front off of 4, and power out. Pretty smooth laps. And yeah, that's about where I finished, so we're gonna let the car sing. Checkers out, and we finished 4th. Started deep in this one, finished 4th. And we wave at Shane as he got spun out. Bad luck there. So, starting basically in the back of the main. And this is where I usually shine in the main. Suck in the beginning part of the night. Gotta work on that. But we're out here. Boom! Can't win on the first lap. What am I doing? Just run into the back of that guy. Feel bad, but you know, that's racing. I thought they were going to freight train the top. I saw the top was open, and I went for it. But no harm, no foul. Didn't stall it out. We can't win on the first lap. So first few laps, I'm very just conservative. I was told to hold my line on the bottom, be smart, and you know, wait till the top kind of clears up, and then you can start moving up. But for right now, we're going to run the bottom. We're going to run consistent and just see what they're doing. I'm trying my best to go where they're not. And obviously I'm just floating it through the middle, which is not the smart move there. So I move up a little bit and try to catch that traction coming out of 2, because I know it's there. I know that traction's there. And 3 and 4, I'm just floating through the middle. I need to move my line up more as the night gets cleaned off here. So okay, so that was the red. Connor's okay, by the way. I was right behind that. That was the worst thing to watch. So again, fire off, and we tightened the car up. We had an open red, so I know my car is going to be a lot better now. Yeah, you can see instantly. I'm just up with them. Try to feed that guy right rear. Doesn't stick. Throw it on the bottom. Left front coming out of 4. And it's really narrow coming out of 4 there on the track there. It's really, you just pinch each other off. And yeah, this was a really long race with a lot of cautions. So unfortunately, this is the last clip I got of the race. And my GoPros died. It was the longest, cautions, reds, everything. My GoPros died. But we're going to get to the exciting stuff here soon. So we're pounding the bottom. And I know I was told to move up, and here's my cue right here, I think. Start to move up. Everyone's kind of bunching the bottom. So I'm slated to the top. I don't know, stayed on the bottom. I just know in my head I need to move up. So I'll give him a slider. Oh, Kato gets crossed up in front of me, but I get those positions. So now we start moving up. Let's start. So still don't move up yet. I need to really watch my videos before I voice these things over. So float through the middle there. And let's go bottom. He went top. Let's go bottom. Let's see if we can get some traction coming out. Nope, he's still there. So let's go bottom again. Let's see if we can get him. So now, I want to say we move up here. I said it like 100 times. Pretty annoying. So we move up. I got the freaking lapper pass flag thrown on me. And I know I need to hammer down, which I probably shouldn't have been doing this in front of the leaders. And I didn't really know they were there. Should have known. But boom, Bernal gets with me, and Bauer across the infield. Didn't know what he was doing. Dead stop on the track. Ends my night. GoPros died. Well, this didn't end my night, but GoPros died. So see you on the next one.